What's going on, YouTube? Chris here with Timberwolf Tactical. I hope everything camera-wise is looking great, that I got some new equipment, new background, stuff like that. So hopefully I can make better content for you guys. So today, what we're going to be talking about is the Springfield Echelon. So this is my current EDC. I have others, but this is the primary one that I carry. So, to show, it is cleared, it is empty, that there's nothing, no live rounds, so, I actually found this through literally the cover of a magazine. I went to the store one day picking up groceries, and sometimes I just browse the magazines, just to see what's out, stuff like that. And this was smack dab right on the front cover. And I said, ooh, what's that? So I actually went to my local Vance's, and surprisingly they had one. And when I seen it, that I love the serrations that they did to the slide. And I know a lot of people say, oh, it's very Glock-esque, but honestly, I think it's better than a Glock. Don't get me wrong, I like Glock. That I think is a very nice, very good, reliable weapon. Just overrated, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong that, oh, well, they got so many aftermarkets. Well, of course, you've been out since the 80s, so, you should have, a very big aftermarket. But just for the price that you pay and what you get, it just, don't get me wrong, like I said, I love Glock. But just literally every other, company is, coming out with these days, that you get a lot more bang for your buck when, because this about the price of a Glock 17, Glock 19, but a lot better. So, one thing that I absolutely love about this is the grip. Now, with these that, from what I've been seeing, they didn't have it when I first started buying it, or, when I first bought it, but yet they have them now, that they have different size grip modules, different colors. I'm sure that, if you don't like this, that, you can get it restippled. It comes with different back straps, and they are very easy to, take off. Literally, that there is a little tab in here, which I don't know if you guys are able to see that or not, but you literally press it and slide it out. It's that simple. But it comes with standard 17+1, and also it comes with an extended mag, which I honestly think this is a +4. So I thought it was like maybe +2, +3, which is your normal extensions. But before I started filming that, I unloaded this, that I think I was able to fit 21. So literally you'll have your standard flush 17+1, then have your 21. Technically 21+1 if you wanted. But, so you get all this, and also, before I forget that, so you also get a very nice pistol case. It's nothing to write home about, but it is something nice to keep your gun in. It's lightly padded, that, so give it some protection, that, either going to and from the range, or you're going to, or you're just keeping it at the house, that, you just want to, keep it nice and protected. That is very nice. So what do I think of the Springfield Echelon? That I think it is a very, very, very good pistol for the money. Now, that's one thing that I am, you know, very adamant about on this channel. That, I mean, might see some expensive guns, some expensive toys. Now, don't get me wrong, if you got the money, go for it. But, me, I'm more the, like, budget friendly, guns that get the best bang for your buck. So, what do I think? I think this is a very reliable pistol that I keep losing track, but I know I've put at least 1,000 rounds through this, if not more. And I have not had not one single issue. It is very reliable, very accurate, and, come standard, cut with optics, Picatinny rail, and I don't know if you guys can see that. Now, a lot of people hate these. I don't think they're that bad. But, so, it has, your U-notch. But one thing I love about it is has the tritium front sight post, which, if none of you guys have ever had any experience with tritium, that, this thing, that front sight, dude, you can pick that up pitch black, because obviously, one, this is my ADC, but also it's my bedside gun that, I keep it on my nightstand, that my room could be pitch black. I will still see that thing. That thing glows up like a glow stick. That I absolutely love this thing. That, the slide serrations, very usable. That my only complaint, I will say, is that, the slide serrations, that I just think they're a little too aggressive. That's my only thing. That, because sometimes that, when I go to cock it, that, sometimes it really digs into my hand. So, it's something that you get used to, but, it's very nice, though, that, trust me, your hands are not slipping when when you go to rack this thing, whether you're, front cocking, whether you're back, or one thing I do love about this too is that I don't know if I can get it very well here, but so it's thick up here. I think, kind of narrows down, and that there's kind of like these little ledges right here, so that way to keep your hand from sliding back into the action. But also that, so if you cock from the back, that has these little ears. Now, these are not plastic. This is actually into the slide itself. That these are actual cuts into the slide. So, you can grab that very easily. So, whatever blows your dress up. But, however you want to manipulate this thing, that, you're not gonna slip off. That, once you grab a hold of that thing, you're on it. Now, I hope the audio is okay. That, so, got, better camera, lighting, new background, stuff like that. So, I hope you guys are hearing everything I'm saying. If not, I apologize. That, I am going to work on getting some mics, but, so this is going to be a 2-part series. That, so what I'm going to try and do is, because I work a full-time job, so I have to, get my content in whenever I can. But, so, this is kind of just an overview, and also kind of introduction, testing out new equipment, stuff like that. So, but I will have a second video of me at the range with this, shooting it and everything like that. And also, I do apologize if I stutter, stuff like that, and repeat myself. I don't write a script. This is just completely off the top of my head, that, just my good, honest opinion and that's all we're about here. So, but I hope you guys like this video. That, it might be a little short, but this is kind of just to test out some equipment, testing out to see if my audio is going to get picked up okay. I am working on getting some microphones and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the Springfield Echelon, that I think they're around the 600 range, I believe. So, I mean, literally the same price as a Glock, if not a little less. I can't remember. But, check your local Vances, your Range USA, whatever you have around you. But, I absolutely love this thing, that I've been collecting guns all my life, that I went through a lot of things where I had to start over. So, and this was the first staple into my new gun collection, and I absolutely love this thing. That it was the first pistol that I got back, to start my collection again, and I absolutely love this thing. That is very reliable, very accurate. So, say you don't have a lot of money, which, trust me, I know how you feel. So, but you want, I guess, a literally do-it-all gun. That you want a duty gun, EDC, home or / bedside gun. You literally could not go wrong with this. That, comes standard, I hope that picking it up okay, but 17 plus 1 flush fit. Now, this is a full-size pistol that, a lot of people don't want to carry full size. I get it. But, I absolutely love this thing. And with the extended magazine that, have this at home, throw a light on it, be good to go. Or, you want to EDC it. I do. But, it's all personal preference. So, I mean, because trust me, take it from experience that, EDCing a full-size pistol that is not always the most comfortable. That sometimes it's a pain in the ass. So, trust me, I get it. But if, like I said, if you don't really have a lot of money, but you want to have a very just do-it-all gun, that, something that you can EDC, something that, you can also have as a duty gun, competition, you name it, that you literally cannot go wrong with this at all. And like I said, they got different grip modules, stuff like that. I believe you can get threaded barrels now. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But, there's, starting to get an aftermarket now. Me, I've just kept it plain Jane. That, I mean, when home at night, that I do throw, a light laser combo to have by my bed. That, so, it is a very nice pistol. That, just so that way, everyone's, there's no magazine, nothing in the chamber. It has a very good trigger. I mean, not the best. I mean, it's not like we're talking about a Canic here. But, it is a very, very good trigger. So, I want to say it's like a 4-pound. But, so, obviously, you have your trigger safety. That you have a little, just, a little bit of take up before you hit that wall. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. It's kind of a little mushy, but I mean, it's still a good clean break. And the reset is not bad right there. So, you know, I can't remember the exact poundage, but it's no more than a 5. It's between, I think it's between a 4 and 5. But, it is a very good, reliable gun. And in my opinion, that, like I said, if you don't want a big gun collection, or, you don't have the money to buy a lot of guns, which, trust me, I get it. But if you wanted to buy just one gun, that literally, this is it. That I absolutely love this thing. It is very easy to take apart. Just, the sights are good, the trigger's decent, that the magazine capacity is very good. You literally could not go wrong with this. So, I hope you guys liked the video. Like I said, that, I apologize for this being kind of short. That if you guys would like to, see this, like if, want to see me like assembly, disassembly, stuff like that, that there is going to be a part 2 with this. So, I am going to head out this weekend, and, I'm going to get some video of, me hitting the range, stuff like that. So, we are, just to be completely honest, I don't know how to edit videos. I really don't. So, to kind of, I guess, just get the full review, that it's going to be a 2-part series. So, obviously, first is going to be just the, I apologize. Going to be the review, that just, what I think about it, thoughts, stuff like that. Then, part 2 is going to be the range portion, that, just getting shots on target, hitting the range. So, but I absolutely love this thing, and I literally think that this is, now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good pistols out there. There's a plethora of good pistols out there. But, like I said, if someone that is very hard up for money and stuff like that, but wants to get into guns, or at least get one gun that they can be like, you know what, this is going to be my do-it-all, that I absolutely just can't afford no more, this is it. This can do EDC, this can do duty, this can do bedside, this can do, in my opinion, I mean, I don't know, but in my opinion, you could do competition maybe, I don't know, but I don't see why not. So, but, and one thing too that I've heard a lot about is the optics mounting system, that I can't remember what Springfield calls it, don't hate me, but it is a very, very good system, that you don't have to have any optics plates or none of that, that they actually have little locking pins that go into, based on, your red dot footprint, that you literally put those locking pins in, and you set your sight down, tighten it, everything down, and it literally will not go anywhere. Which, if you ask me, I think is a lot better system, just direct mount. I don't understand some of the plates, but, I'm not a very big optic guy, that I'm kind of dipping my toe a little bit, trying to get into it, so, but I've always just been an iron sights guy. That's just me. But, like I said, whatever fits your fancy when it comes to this, that you literally cannot go wrong with this. That I love the stippling too on this, that, when you get down onto it, that is very nice, very comfortable. It's not gonna turn your hand into sandpaper. And I love on how they built into the grip module that I don't know if you can see, but this part right here is kind of raised, so when you're holding the pistol, not having your finger on the trigger, that you got like a ledge to, put your finger up on, and also onto the other side that I get, kind of like a, gas pedal, kind of like a little ledge to, be able to just rest your thumbs, be able to keep down onto it. So, it normally, like a lot of other pistols, that you got to pay extra money, that you got to send things out to get that done. It's all straight from the factory, exactly like this. So, all right, well, I think that, it's going to wrap it up for right now. But, ladies and gentlemen, I greatly appreciate your time. Now, I do apologize for, if the audio's not that well, or, me kind of stumbling over words, or, forgetting where I was going. But, this is just me, normal, average Joe, that just giving my honest opinion. And I just love guns, that there's no script, no editing, nothing. This is straight, just off the top, that my honest opinion. And I like to keep it that way, that just normal average Joe, just giving my honest opinion on guns. And I think if you guys were to pick up the Springfield Echelon, that you literally could do no wrong, that it will fit whatever role you want to put it in. So, and I think it is literally the best bang for your buck, where something similar to that, where like Glock, that it does not have the best trigger. Everybody knows that. Yes, it has a lot of aftermarket parts, that, a lot of aftermarket, stuff that you can do with it, but then that's extra money that you have to spend, that not a lot of people have. Trust me, I feel it. So it comes straight out of the box with a lot of things that, normally you would have to pay extra money for. That it is a very good, high quality pistol that you could literally do no wrong. And I hope you guys like this review. That, like I said, there will be a part 2. That a big chunk of this was to test out equipment, to, see how the audio is going to do, and also to give my honest opinion on the Springfield Echelon. That please give me any feedback, any and all support is appreciated. So let me know, what do you guys think of the Springfield Echelon? What do you guys think of my first real big, lengthy video, I guess you can say, or, so just please let me know. That I greatly appreciate everybody's time and support. That I am a very, very small YouTuber, that, I'm just trying to get my start like everybody else is. So that any and all support is very much appreciated. So that drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe. All support is appreciated. And remember, love your Second Amendment.